Somebody at Disney is going through a serious case of explosive diarrhea because the sheer amount of shit that this company has been forcing down our throats for the past couple of years needs to be studied. Like at this point, it's documentary worthy because what the is this? Welcome to Moana. All right. When this movie was first announced, I didn't expect much of it at all. I thought it was a cash grab, a pretty desperate one at that. And boy, oh boy, was I not wrong. This video is likely going to represent two movies. The shit Moana and the Moana that we actually liked. Because it's the same movie. Disney didn't put any effort. And because Disney put little to no effort to the actual production of this movie, I myself will also put little to no effort in the production of this video. That is why it is in 480p. I did not even bother to go for 1080 because it's a waste of data. But we start by being told of the story of the goddess called Tefiti. Apparently, she created everything in their universe. You know, she's kind of like God, but basically in Moana's universe. And yeah, everything was fine and dandy. Everything was going well until this nigga called Maui, you know, decided to randomly steal Tefiti's heart. Now, they never really explained to us like why the Maui did this. Like, what was the incentive? Like, what was doing you? Like, you don't get everything is fine. Like. The everything, like, life is good, brother. It's not as if you were starving. It's not as if Tefiti came to meet you. It's not as if they do you anything. Anyhow, he stole it unprovoked and, you know, shit hit the fan. This demon spawned out of nowhere. I think his name is Tekan or something. And they basically beat the out of him and he lost Tefiti's heart. And this is the magical fish hook. So this fish hook is very important because, you know, he's like a shapeshifter. But he really can't do shit without the fish hook. Anyway, he lost, basically. And there's this darkness that's been spreading throughout the world ever since that time. Which then brings us to the present day when the story is being handed over to the next generation by this old woman to this girl called Moana, who is the main character of the movie, if you didn't already know that. Anyhow, baby Moana goes to the seashore where she is literally shown the heart of Tefiti by the ocean. So basically, yeah, in this movie, the ocean is kind of like portrayed as like a sentient being, you know. So basically, from the premise of this movie, the only way to fix the shit that hit the fan is to return the heart of Tefiti back to where it was taken from Tefiti itself. Maui lost it. Basically, the ocean has been holding the heart of Tefiti like in inventory, right? And carried it thousands of miles to go and show one little girl. Why not just return the heart of Tefiti yourself? Anyhow, Moana's father comes and takes Moana away. Apparently, he's a chieftain of like this tribe of people, Moana's tribe. Basically, they live on this island and they're afraid of the ocean for good reason. For good reason, all right? That's that. I'm scared of the sea too. You ain't gonna catch me dead or alive in a body of water that exceeds 20 feet. But anyhow, Moana's goal basically is to, you know, go to the sea and be free and return the heart of Tefiti, you know, bullshit like that. So the remaining 25 to 30 minutes is just Moana figuring out her purpose and, you know, taking the heart of Tefiti to go and find Maui to help her return it to Tefiti. So she sails away and follows this fish hook that is in the stars. Apparently, if you follow the fish hook, you'll find Maui wherever the hell he is. So if she sails and she finds... Oh, nigga, what you wearing, bro? Wait. wait. How much they pay you, bro? How much they pay you? Wow. Oh, okay. So she finds Maui, and he's a bit of a dickhead at first, but eventually he decides to help her to return the heart to Tefiti. First, however, they need to get Maui's fish hook back. Is it a fish hook or a staff? I don't know what it's called. Anyhow, whatever it is, they need to get it back. So they go to the home of this big-ass crab to, you know, retrieve Maui's fish hook. And they a lot of shitfuckery, but eventually they get it back and proceed to Tefiti. However, they are intercepted by this big-ass lava demon thing that beat the out of Maui the first time. And it beats the out of Maui again. So now he is disheartened and decides to dip because, like, basically his fish hook is on its last legs. So he dips, and now Moana is sad and, you know, she's depressed and all that shit. But then she sees the spirit of her grandmother. Oh, yeah, she died. Forgot to mention that. Not that it was very important, but she died when I was so shy. She comes and encourages Moana and shit. So Moana takes the heart of Tefiti, goes back to finish the job. And she holds up for quite a bit. I have to give it to her. She really put some good numbers. Just it wasn't good enough because she was about to die. However, Maui came and saved her life. He has finally decided to be a good person. So he creates enough of a distraction for Moana to go to, Tefiti's island to return the heart. However, Tefiti is gone. It's then that, Moana now realizes that lava demon thing that spawned, that's Tefiti. So she decides to give the heart back to the real Tefiti, who takes it and transforms back into her normal form. She also forgives Maui for, stealing her heart all those years ago and gives him a brand new fish hook to use to gallivant or do whatever the he does. Everything is back to normal. The darkness has disappeared. Life has returned to that's hibiscus. That is a hibiscus flower. Y'all didn't think I know that shit, but I know that shit, fam, brother. I've been drinking Zobo all my life. Anyhow, so everything has gone back to normal. Moana returns home where she's received by her father, who finally decides to not be afraid of the ocean again. So now they become sailors and all that shit. And, happily ever after, yada, 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 end of movie. Now, to be honest, my verdict, I really didn't think it was a terrible movie. All right. I'm not the type to be following bandwagon and be spouting unnecessary hate. I didn't really think it was a terrible movie. Like, production-wise, all right? The acting wasn't terrible. Some of the VFX was actually quite cool. It was not a bad production. However, my problem is that, you see, I watched Moana back in 2016 when it came out. This is copy and paste. Like, it's an obvious cash grab. Like, it's so blatant. Like, literally, the only thing that I enjoyed about this movie, I'm gonna be honest, was Moana's finance. Like, nah, that girl was fine. Like, bro. Bro, like, nah.
All right. Oh, shit.
Okay, you can have Maya.
I'm getting hard.
I don't.
I'm getting hard.
Don't put your hand.